What's up, crypto gang? More red in the markets today. We can see Bitcoin is down 8.2% on the weekly time frame. What is happening with crypto? What is the trajectory? Why are we seeing so much bearish continuation to 19.2k? Ethereum hovering back over $1,000. So things aren't looking too great. Unfortunately, alts are also bleeding out against this bearish trajectory as well. So we're going to look at Harmony 1 again today, guys. We're going to just crack straight on with it. Hope you're doing well too. If you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button. So Harmony intensifies search for Horizon Bridge hackers. They are really keen to find who has stolen that money. And I think they are onto it now. We're starting to get more information leaked. But you can see the bounty has been up to $10 million. So they're very, very keen to get their hands on the people that are responsible for stealing the Ethereum and the other, crypto associated with it. We can see Harmony 1 has revealed on June 30, 2022 that it began a global manhunt in collaboration with all crypto exchanges, law enforcement, Chainalysis, and Unchained.ai to fish out the hackers who recently drained $100 million from the Horizon Bridge. The team is also offering $10 million bounty to the attackers. So, it was 4 days ago. Basically, it was $1 million bounty for the return of the 100 million, but now they have upped it. So clearly they're not getting enough engagement, and people are actually trying to be vigilantes and actually solve and bust who is responsible for this. The Harmony team stated categorically that it's now embarked on a global manhunt for the perpetrators of the 100 million heist on its Horizon Bridge earlier this month. You could call it like the Harmony heist or something, couldn't you? It's just crazy. The team says it has notified all crypto exchanges of the incident and is currently working with law enforcement agents as well as blockchain research and analytics firms. Hopefully they can get their hands on these pesky buggers that have stolen it, because it's just not fair, especially during a bear market. And they have sort of filtered down to the people they believe who is responsible. North Korea's Lazarus Group linked to the $100 million hack. So we can see North Korea's notorious state-backed hackers, the Lazarus Group, may have been behind last week's $100 million attack across the Harmony's cross-chain bridge, according to the blockchain intelligence firm Elliptic. So it's not 100% news. It does look like it's allegedly, but it's somewhere. It's somewhere to begin, and they're starting to scale down and filter down through the options and who it could be there. So hopefully we're going to see the culprits caught for this. Lazarus is believed to have stolen over $2 billion in crypto assets from exchanges and DeFi services. The group became interested in cryptocurrency in 2017 when it began targeting South Korean centralized exchanges, but it is believed Lazarus has recently pivoted to focus on exploiting cross-chain bridges. Maybe there is some weakness amongst the cross-chain bridges, decentralized exchanges and dApps and things, because maybe it's still such a young technology that the security is not yet optimized for these particular attacks. So what else is happening? Harmony 1, we can see on their Twitter page, June 30, Harmony has begun a global manhunt for the criminals who stole 100 million from the Horizon Bridge. All exchanges have been notified. You can see here Harmony has sent one last transaction to the primary wallet holding stolen funds as an additional effort to communicate. Our Medium article reflects this latest update. So it's very, very interesting to see what's going on. Team members are working to gather wallet data and strategize plans based on the impact on the Horizon Bridge theft has caused on users. So there is a lot of work going in, and it's pretty much just devastating for Harmony, and we're still seeing catastrophic movement in the prices because of this event, which is really, deleterious for the whole of the Harmony 1 ecosystem. Bit of news as well, just like off the side, because I think it's relevant. Michael Saylor MicroStrategy doubles down on Bitcoin bet with new $10 million purchase. So even though despite all the FUD, the negativity, the China FUD, the washout, you can see here this tweet from June 29, MicroStrategy has purchased an additional 480 Bitcoins for $10 million at an average price of $20,000 per Bitcoin. Not too bad. So clearly, their long-term vision, the whales are accumulating. And this is evidence that the smart money is already starting to flow back in. So what's going on with Harmony today? Well, we're up 1.61%. Unfortunately, we did fold in price back from that 0.018 price level. So it's really, really not looking good for the long-term Harmony holders, and especially people that did buy closer to the top, because these prices are just very nostalgic now of the levels that we saw in 2021 and even 2020 prior to the parabolic rally for Harmony 1. I've actually flicked red over here on this price right here. We've actually flicked red the first time in a very, very long time. And just look how much the value has shrunk. Complete depreciation of overall value. It just looks really bad. Even the fact that we're lower than the summer lows of 2021, it does scream undervalued. Now, usually all of these protocols do eventually recover, so it could still offer a great opportunity for new investors or to dollar cost average into, especially only having a 210 million market cap. We can easily see Harmony do a 10 to 20x over the next few years, especially in the next crypto bull run. So guys, if you do want to grab Harmony, use the link down in my description below today. Click on through to take you to the most safe exchange. And what I want to look at is basically what's happened with the price structure here for Harmony. As you see, we lost this key level of support of $0.029. Now we're on the daily time frame. You can see we're extremely oversold once again on the RSI. Things are not looking good, sitting back down at about 21 on the relative strength index as the news just gets worse for this project. So we recently looked at Harmony 1, and even though we had a lot of volume come through on the 24th of June, there has still been a lot of continuation to the downside. We are in a descending channel at the moment. I would probably call it a descending channel because we're not really getting any converging lines, and actually this has moved over a little bit. So there we go, descending channel, and within the descending channel on the 4-hour time frame does reside this falling wedge. We didn't even break out to the upside. Instead, what we've done, Harmony is now respecting this very, very critical level of support, which is around the 0.0173. And the reason this is so important is because of this huge capitulation wick here from February 23, 2021, and also the consolidation that we had amongst the swings and the highs, the retracements, the impulses from February 2021 as well. So if we lose this level, guys, this is where things can get seriously bloody for Harmony, and that's why it's so important that we hold this support, because we're just pretty much losing it. And if we do lose it, I mean, the price structure is going to come even lower. And to be fair, the next support level that I'd be looking out for Harmony, if we do get another drop, it's going to be around about the 0.0145. So it will result in further continuation to the downside, and we'd be looking at probably another 15% drop to the downside. And it sounds terrible, but it could effectively still happen here, depending on what does happen in the short term for Harmony. Hopefully we can consolidate and just hold this line. You can see we are putting through some nice higher lows on this 4-hour time frame, and on the 1-hour time frame as well. We can see that we are getting a nice bit of consolidation, but this again looks like a descending triangle. It looks like a double top. It doesn't look bullish. Even on this hourly time frame, you can see horizontal supports followed by the lower highs, which is effectively a bearish pattern. So we could see the continuation to the downside here for Harmony 1. I don't want to see it, but I do think it's possible that we're going to get more bearish continuation here. And again, this would just serve as another really good place to effectively accumulate more Harmony 1. If we do come to these 0.014 ranges, I do think it's very, very unlikely, but things just happen and catch you off guard in cryptocurrency all of the time. And I think that's one of the crazy things about it. So I should never go all in at any time. Bullish scenario, we get a bounce here from 0.017. It would be great to see a bounce back up to this level here at 0.029. Now, one thing I've noticed on the 4-hour time frame is actually we are getting a bullish divergence. You see this, the RSI from the 200-week moving average capitulation. We put through a higher low on the RSI, and it still remains true today, where we put through a lower low on the price structure. So bullish divergence on the 4-hour time frame is a nice indicator that we might get reversal. The bulls are in control despite negativity. It does reflect a lot of accumulation at these levels. So someone is buying a lot of Harmony. There are whales out there grabbing lots of Harmony today at these very, very attractive price levels. Again, look at the RSI. We've not been this low in such a long time, and effectively it does mean oversold position, extreme fear, which also means it's a good time to effectively load up. That's not financial advice, but it's exactly what I'd do. I'd rather be buying here than at the euphoric tops all the way up here when you FOMO in, and think of the loss that you'd be in now. Probably be on 95% loss for this project. So I do speculate over the long term. It's one giant falling wedge for Harmony. Typically, it is a giant falling wedge. So there will be a bounce eventually. And when we do bounce, it's going to be explosive. It's going to be like we come through, test resistance, get rejection, retest, and we'll come up to about 0.03. So to be honest, my price prediction for Harmony in the next 3 months is back to 3 cents. But the most bearish scenario is even if we do go back to 3 cents, we still might get a taste of 0.0143 first, which is why you shouldn't go all in, basically. But yeah, very, very interesting to see how we're not moving forward yet. We're really underextended on the 20-day moving average. You can also see that for Harmony, the Bollinger Bands on the daily time frame, we just fell below. So it's again, it's a good time to effectively accumulate, because every time we're at the bottom of this band or even falling out of it, you know, we got an example here. You come up, I've got an example here, we came up a little bit, and we're back in the same position where we're underextended on the Bollinger Bands right here. So we might still get another pump to the upside here for Harmony 1. Guys, I'm just going to wrap up this video now. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, like, comment. Do get into the Discord and the Telegram channels down below. Also, make sure you click on my link at the top of the description to take a look at the exchange, where you could potentially buy Harmony 1 at fantastic rates. It's FCA SISEC accredited exchange, which will keep you feeling safe throughout the bear markets if you are storing on a soft wallet. Bitcoin today, well, the whole market is pretty red. You know, volatility is definitely there. We're losing these key levels. Quick refresh here for us. Yeah, exactly 1K, 90.1K. Doesn't look amazing, but the Bitcoin rainbow chart is again screaming that we're in a fire sale. Will this data remain true, or will we see this data invalidated? We can see it's been around for nearly 10 years, or it has been around for 10 years, this rainbow chart. Could the 2022 be the year where it completely reckons the structure of this? Imagine if we did just completely fall out the blue section. It'd be very, very scary, and it would be almost breaking news. Anyway, thanks again for watching, guys. Hope to see you soon. Stay tuned.